What's going on YouTube? It's your boy SEFtheLawnSurgeon. And reason I'm making this video, gotta fix my trailer. I'm about to show you what's wrong with it, but I'm kind of making this video for some people who are, I'm gonna say, intimidated on fixing stuff. Some people might have noticed that because they asked me in the comments, like, how do I know how to fix so many stuff? It's not that I know how to fix a lot of things, it's more so that I'm not scared to try to fix things. You get what I'm saying? I was over my aunt's house fixing something for her the other month, and she was like, how do you know how to do so much stuff? And I said, from being broke. When you're broke and you can't afford to hire somebody to fix something for you, then, you know, it's either let whatever it is be broke or try to fix it yourself. And with YouTube and the internet, it's like no way you can't at least halfway get it fixed until you can find somebody who knows how to completely fix it. Anywho, yeah, my trailer's broke. I'm gonna show y'all this side of my trailer first, so y'all can see exactly how it's supposed to look. Now y'all see this, that if y'all see, those are the springs there, and has this little boomerang thing with two little links that connects those springs. So let's walk around to the other side. I was out at Southern States the other day, got my little protein shaker there, trying to get healthy. I'm trying to get lean, drop some pounds. And yeah, and I was like, what's that thing dangling like that? So thank goodness it didn't cause too much damage. As you can see, it kind of went into that a little bit, but I came home and I said, let me figure this out. So at first I called around to some stores, then I called my friend Romeo, and he told me, he said essentially all I gotta do is get two new links like this, you know, get some metal from Lowe's, and he said the metal at Lowe's will probably be stronger than that. Anywho, so that's what I'm gonna do. And another thing, man, like, it's so crazy how, like, I tell people, like, when something's meant for you, people think it's just going to be easy, but that's not the case. When something's meant for you to do, which I feel like this lawn care business is meant for me to do, there's going to be obstacles to try to make you quit. You know what I mean? And so I came out here, I tried my socket set. Of course I don't have sockets in there, right? I'm going to show you these wrenches right here. See, I have three random wrenches. I got a little set, it's like a little cheap set that I had, but with these three wrenches, I got these because there's another one in there, because I needed, each one of these go to a lawnmower to take off the blade, right? And every time I get in a situation, there was something else I needed to fix. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I needed to put some new tie rods on my Magnum. Of course, something that I've never ever done before in my life. I needed to put some new tie rods on my Magnum, right? And I didn't have the socket set to get off the bolts. One of these three wrenches fit randomly, and I'm like, man, if I didn't have these three wrenches, I wouldn't be able to get that off, and I would have to go to Lowe's to fix it. I know, I mean, to get a new one. I know y'all know, like, that's not a big deal, but like I said, I'm cheap, and sometimes if you just try to use what you got, sometimes you can get the job done. Sometimes you have to go to the store to get some stuff, but sometimes you can find it. So I said, let me grab these two wrenches and see if one of them fits. Boom. I'm like, man, that's crazy, you know? So got that problem solved. The second problem I'm gonna have is jacking this bad boy up, because as you can see, both of the springs are, you know, rock bottom to the top of the frame, so I need to find a way to get some pressure off. I was gonna try to jack it up, but I'm like, with this big old trailer, you know, and that little small jack. I was gonna try to put it up on some wood or some cinder blocks to get it high enough. It is a high likability that it might fall off. But then I started thinking, see, I got my little ramp right there. And I said, I might not even have to take pressure off of both springs. If I can take pressure off of one spring, maybe I can, you know, like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the ramp up under this tire, and I'm gonna have this tire dangling, which is gonna take the pressure off. So maybe that spring will come down enough, or have less enough tension for me to get the thing, you know, connected. But the first thing I gotta do is make those new straps. So that's what I'm about to do, is get those, get one of these off, so I can know how long of a piece I need or how thick of a metal I need, and take it to Lowe's to try to get that. But that's the main reason I made this video, is that I just want to show y'all, especially new guys that's starting out for lawn care, don't be discouraged when stuff breaks. To me, whenever something breaks, initially when it happens, you're like, dang, how come bad stuff always have to happen to me? All I'm trying to do is grow a business, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And that's exactly how I used to think. And I still get that brief moment of discouragement. But then what hits me is, now I'm about to learn something new that I didn't know how to do before. You get what I'm saying? So don't let stuff like this demotivate you, let it motivate you. Alright, so now we're about to head to Lowe's so I can find this metal. Yes, sir. Okay, so I am still here, as you can see. Like I just told y'all, I guess this was the perfect time for me to make this video. Everything's not gonna always go like you think it's gonna go. So the nut that thing is on is rusted. You know, rusted on there pretty good. So I tried everything I could to get it off, banging it with a rubber mallet and a wrench. It's just not enough room. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take this tire off, since and put it up on the ramp, because I plan to do that anyway. So then that way, and it kind of helps me in two ways. Give me a head start on taking this tire off. And then, as you can see, I found out that my plan is going to work. See how I dropped that spring down? So with it hanging like this, I should be able to attach the new attachments quite easily. And it'll focus. Yep, so now I just have to get that nut off. So no pun intended. But what's going on, people? And I'm back. If y'all, last time you saw me, I was working on my trailer and I still didn't get it done. It was kind of a perfect time for me to start making that video, showing you how stuff comes up, because stuff came up. I couldn't get those nuts off those bolts, and they were too rusted on, so I soaked them down with WD-40. I ended up having to go out of town this weekend, and Romeo said he would come over to help me. And so he said, well, I'll come over there, because I already had it set up. So he came over here. He said 5 minutes he had them off. You know, typical Romeo. He knocks everything out in like 20 minutes. But I think I might have loosened it up, you know, since I did spray it down with the WD-40. So I'm just saying. Anyway, so let me show y'all what I got over here. Alright, there we go. See, he got them off for me. Bolt's still intact. I hope he didn't have to cut them off. Now I gotta cut the piece, hoping I can kind of far, but I'm gonna somehow have to get those lengths close enough, because I gotta make lengths about that long, because I guess they gotta be the same length. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead. I ended up getting a new grinder, because my thing was I could have used my freaking hacksaw, but that would took me forever. And as y'all can see, got my Magnum lined up there to jump my van, because the van's dead. I haven't drove in like almost 2 weeks. For some reason the battery just dies in that bad boy. Let me get my grinder out here. My keys at. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get my grinder, show y'all what I got. Alright, here we go. Here's my metal here. See, that's what I need my grinder for, to cut that up. Here's my grinder. Hitachi. This one came with five wheels on it. So that's great. I think I need that no more. Open it. Slide it. Okay. Top. There we go. I gotta put the wheel on, of course. Alright, so let me get that done. Alright, as you can see, I got that first piece measured up. You can't really see it because of the sun or whatever, but always remember safety first. Got my glasses, got my gloves. Y'all see I got that C-clamp on there just to hold it down. Still gonna put my foot up on the step for leverage for myself, but that C-clamp helps keeps that piece of metal in place, because once you start hitting it with that grinder, it might go all over the place. You get what I'm saying? So safety first. Let's go. And what you want to do when you finish with this metal, after grinding it like that, go ahead and rinse it off with a little water just to cool it off. I'm gonna
Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine?
let me cool my bit off. You don't want to let it get too hot. Let me see if that fits the bolt, because that's the biggest bit I got. Of course it doesn't. I have a bigger one. I think I have a bigger bit, but it's like a long bit. Let me get that and see if it's bigger. Fingers down my side. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers